I feel like I need to give you guys the tea here. YouTube reached out to me. Yes, me. I feel so special because they know I like to do live streams. To try out a new live stream feature. Words are hard. I haven't done live streams in a while. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm checking. I have it up on my other YouTube channel. I'm like monitoring this as we speak. But I haven't done any live streams in a bit because normally I do them out of my pottery studio and it was too cold, but it is finally warm enough. Like we're talking last week, this time last week it was I think it was snowing. No, it was like 50 degrees. And today it hit 80 degrees. So more live streams are coming. However, because I live stream, YouTube was like, hey girly pop, will you try out this new feature for us? And I'm like, I would be honored because I am a YouTube girly. That is I love YouTube. It's where this personality and all of its disorders was born from YouTube and growing up too young on the internet. However, today, as you saw probably from the title, if you already clicked on this, it's a special day. I'm bringing on my friend. She's an author. She's gonna be our little special guest. I'm gonna invite her in a few moments, and we're gonna talk about her book, which I have over here. I don't know if I should show it now or show it later. I don't know. You guys saw it, kind of, but like, ooh, you know what? Let me show you the map. I feel like this is very important. I want to gas her up before she's even on the live stream because she deserves to be gassed up. She's phenomenal. Also, next week, my other friend, her book is coming in the mail Monday. Why Amazon's like, you're gonna have to wait 2 to 3 business weeks for this book to come. Everyone else is gonna get the book before you're gonna get the book. That's how it is for me. But her book is supposedly going to arrive Monday. And when it does, I will be doing a similar interview style with her. But we need to look and enjoy the map. Freaking love maps. I'm so proud of her. But this is it's a gorgeous book. I love the smell of books. Like this book, I don't know if it's the specific ink on the matte cover. She smells very good. Okay, it is almost 7:15. I'm like giving time for people rolling in, and I'm gonna check the chat. I can kind of keep up with it. I'm like my own moderator over here on. Hello. I'm like my own moderator on my iPad. Look at that. It's Inception. 2 of me. Hello, I'm back. I know we're getting back into the live streaming. I'm about to bring my friend on as a guest because YouTube has me trying a new live stream feature. I'm so excited. So I'm going to bring her on. She's an author. We're going to talk about her book and just yap a little bit. It's a Thursday afternoon and it's sunny. We're going to yap. So I'm going to send her the link and see how well. I'm actually going to give her a few minutes. No, I'll send it because then when she's ready, she can just click it. I'm working on it. I feel like I'm really giving like grandparent trying to take a picture of the family with their my keyboard isn't showing up. Is it gonna pop up? It's thinking about it. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna put join when you're ready. Just so she knows she's in no rush. Okay. There. Link sending. It has sent. Okay. Fabulous. There. So the new feature is still like kind of in the works. It takes a hot second for it to work and load, but yes, I have the windows open. It's so nice out. You guys, you don't like if you're from like a fellow Midwest person or anywhere that's cold, when spring finally arrives, it is just the best. It really is. But I sent her the link, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna check our messages. But how is everyone doing? Tell me, like, give me a little update on how we're all doing. I would love to hear it. I'm gonna try closing this here. Okay. I genuinely think, was it only what, a couple weeks ago? Hi Nadia. Hello. Megan and Nadia are here. Wonderful. My friend is going to be joining us in a hot second, a little bit, to talk about her book. I'm so excited.
Hello. Reminds me, let me put my computer to there we go. Maybe. Oh, go to sleep, computer.
Below us, she's telling us that it's lagging. That information. Thank you very much. I do need to know that. I need to report that to YouTube. Do my duties. But see, I wore my glasses so that I'd be like you.
I have to, even though it's just part of my brand, okay?
This is a part of it all.
That's right. So I've done this from the very beginning.
Okay. So first, of course, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi. So I'm SL Green. I've wanted to be an author since I was like 5 years old, and finally, about a year and a half ago, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. And here is A Dance of Storms and Shadows, which was originally named. This is actually information I have not given out before. It was originally named The Golden Stem. So that is brand new information that nobody else has besides my husband and my editor.
Look at that. See, you guys are getting the exclusive. You're
That's right,
welcome.
exclusive info.
Ooh, we're getting more people. Hello, Pablo. So you already know that I'm in the process. I'm currently reading this book and I love it. I was also talking about how I love the smell of it. It has a specific smell. I think it might be the matte finish on the outside,
Possibly.
but it smells really good. I feel like that's an important feature.
Everybody
Share
needs
with
to read my
people.
book because it smells good.
Yes. Because like every night when I'm like sitting in bed and I'm reading, I'm like, something smells so good. I'm like, it's this book. Speaking of things that smell good, you know the sound of looks like a cinnamon roll is a cinnamon roll, looks like a
Yes.
cinnamon roll will kill you, looks like it'll kill you, is in fact a cinnamon roll.
Yes.
I thought you could give us 3 characters that fit those 3 descriptions
Oh, okay. I got
and
you.
kind of like, you know,
Um, okay, so we have. Okay, do you want me to just pick one?
you can pick one that fits like, let's go with, I'll give the first one. So, looks like a cinnamon roll is a cinnamon roll. Do we even have any characters in this book that look like cinnamon roll and are indeed a cinnamon roll?
I mean, I guess Nora, right?
Yeah, I think she might be the only one.
She is the only one.
She's the only cinnamon roll.
She's the
Or
only
she
one.
just won.
Yeah, she's that's it. Unfortunately, because like, okay, so for example, looks like a cinnamon roll will kill you is Arthur. Like he is, our perfect golden knight, but like he actually will kill you.
Yeah.
He'll do it for the right reason. He is not morally gray,
Yeah.
but
No.
he
His
is,
head is in the right place. I
yes,
feel like
he's
that's
a
the
knight,
character I relate with
and
the
he,
most.
his duty is to protect the queen. So like, if you're gonna mess with that, he's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
So you know, there's
As one does.
And then, of course, on the whole opposite end of that spectrum, we have looks like he will kill you, and that would be our very dear Rylan, who we just love so much.
Yeah. Which I feel like the looks like a kill you will kill you really does balance out the is a cinnamon roll looks like a cinnamon roll.
Yes, for sure.
The universe is aligned.
Yeah, and basically our whole Astinian royal family looks like they will kill you and will kill you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's just kind of how it is. That's why I did that TikTok that I closed my book and it's like, this family makes me want to murder people. That is the Astinian royal family.
Yeah.
I know that
100%.
you haven't quite met them yet, right?
Right. I'm being introduced. I'm in the process.
Yeah, all of them. They're all just their own brand of like, I'm not sure if psychotic is the word, but psychotic might be the word. So
I mean,
it's just
if the
gonna be
shoe fits.
it's gonna be varying degrees of psychotic and like whether or not we agree with the psychosis, you know. But like
Yeah.
that's what it is. And what's funny is I actually thought about that. But the only thing that I can't think of in this book is looks like they will kill you is a cinnamon roll. And I'm like, I feel like there's nobody that's secretly a cinnamon roll, you know? Oh, did we cut out Pauline? I think we cut out. Shoot.
Is it back?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's just my Wi-Fi. It randomly
Um,
is in a mood.
your
Let's see.
Wi-Fi
I'm
looks
gonna.
like a cinnamon roll will kill you.
Yeah, my screen is frozen, but I can still hear you. So now this has just turned into essentially a podcast.
Love a good podcast.
There's my lamp.
Hi, lamp.
Okay.
Can you see me?
Okay, we're back. Like, yeah, I can see you and I can hear you. Yeah,
Okay, good. That's what we need.
it really is. Hi, Lord Ken. Now I feel like we need to get on to like, if you like these books, you will like this book.
Okay, I have on my bookshelf the perfect combination, I think, of what my book is. Because this is what I tell people when they ask me. Okay?
Yeah,
So, we took this and then we added a little bit of this, and then we have a Dance of Storms and Shadows.
perfect. It's like the perfect sandwich.
It is. It's like it's not as like I don't know, violent and dark as this, but has
Sure.
like the fantasy medieval elements, and like it might not even be as like fluffy as this. I mean, there's
Yeah.
definitely not fluffy in here, so it kind of maybe walks the same line, but it's not as spicy as this yet. But I promise there's spice in the
You're
coming
like,
book.
you're like, yeah.
I'm like, it's there.
It
It's there.
it's
It's just
coming.
not in this book because it's a slow burn, and apparently I like to torture people. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, it is kind of torturous as the reader, but like I support that. I support that. I really do. I
It's
mean,
one of those things that if I had put spice in it, it would have been spice for spice's sake, and it wouldn't have worked very well, in my opinion.
yeah. Yeah, no, I totally understand. Yeah, sometimes it can be honestly a little bit disruptive to the story.
Yeah,
That's and this I feel like your books they don't do that. They're like, yeah, like she's like, yeah, he be looking good, but he's also a dick.
right.
And she's
We
like,
need to come back from being a dick before we're going to give any dick.
yeah, like he has to put in the work.
Right. There
You know,
needs
he
to
needs to
be.
go to therapy.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's therapy available in Sidrus. But you know what? Maybe I'll put a word in with the monarchs that that needs to be a thing.
That would be like a fabulous series though.
Just like a little side story where all the
Yeah, a little
characters
side
go to
story of him
therapy.
like in counseling. Instead of calling it therapy, he's in counseling with like a certain figure.
That's right.
And he's just
It's like
like
I'm talking to somebody. That's the important thing.
they have him like lay on one of those like velvet tufted like chase lounge things and he's just like I'm just like I don't know what to do because like I don't know how to repair our relationship. What does a guy need to do?
What do I do? I don't know.
Oh,
Somebody tell me what to do.
you're like just I really need oh it would be even funnier because like they just sort of introduced like they just used the name Steel and like because I'm your friend I know things
Yes.
but I'm like I'm not gonna say anything but it'd be funny if Steel was the therapist Only because I feel like
Oh,
they just don't give off the vibe that like a warm and fuzzy therapist who's going to help you through your problems at
no,
all.
it gives off more like drill sergeant vibes, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
drill sergeant.
Which, like tough love is a thing.
That's right. It is a thing.
And, maybe you need a therapist who just like screams at you to be a better person and put in the work. I don't know.
Maybe that's what I need. Fine.
My therapists usually end up telling me, they're like, oh, you can do less. You could like rest and take time to yourself and like maybe not say yes to everything. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, same.
That's not an option.
Yeah, for me,
That's
it's
not in the cards.
like, oh, you didn't have to start editing book two the second you published book one, but or I didn't have to start writing book three the second I sent book two to my editor, but
But, you
here
know,
I am doing all the things. It's fine.
it's just where the wind takes you. And it takes you like a tornado does and just whips you around violently. And
Which
yet
is
we survive.
which is ironic because book three that I'm in the process of finishing is called A Dance of Wind and Waves. Ha!
Look, look at that, you guys. Look at that segue.
Just throwing that out there.
But like, yeah, I'm genuinely so excited for the book. And there's just something so unique of like experience wise reading the book, just kind of being on the other side of the process, but also being your friend. I'm just like, my friend did this thing and it's really cool. I'm really proud of her. And I am not joking. I get to a point like when there's just certain, parts of the book, even like with Julian, when I'm just like, wow, I really hate this guy. This guy sucks. But like I feel
Yeah.
those things and then I immediately think to myself, I'm like, I'm so proud of my friend. Look at her making me hate this fictional character. And then I'm like almost crying. I'm like, this is not healthy for me, maybe. I don't know.
You're like, this is a lot because I actually genuinely hate this guy.
You're like, I really hate this guy. I'm like, I'm so proud of her. Look at her go.
Well, so there's going to be more of that in the second book, and it's going to be some people that you expected to hate, and some that you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but here we are. So,
You're like, oop, didn't know those feelings were there, but
that's right.
see, you know how to foster emotional responses with people. Look at that.
That's what we're trying.
Those were
So
some words.
sometimes it's hard to elicit an emotional response from some characters who are just so crummy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I said, you
They
haven't
just
met,
don't have the emotional IQ.
yeah, well, you haven't met Raish yet in that book, but Raish is the epitome of like, I mean, seriously, King Joffrey, but like a 30-year-old man who knows better. Like, legit.
Oh, so my hatred for Julian is like gonna be shadowed by this guy.
You're gonna be like, I mean, if I had to pick between the two of them, I guess I'd pick Julian.
I mean, in reality, I do have two hands. I can slap two people.
That's right.
Like I can multitask.
That's right. But you have to get Jen in there too, because I'm assuming you don't like her very much either.
No. But like I feel like she's more straightforward with her awfulness.
She is. Yeah, she straight up from the very beginning was like, "Oh, this is who I am." Just so
Yeah,
you.
Julian is kind of like, no, like I would make a great king. I'm a perfectly decent guy. And it's like, in what world? Jen is like, no, I'm the worst. And I really like, don't look at this dude that I like. We're not even dating. I
That's
will
the worst,
kill you.
and he's also the worst, and that's why we're supposed to be together. So,
Yeah, like this is how it works. This I've decided this is my plan.
yep,
Also, the thought of beheading people, fun. And, poisoning people,
that's right.
fun. Like she really like just be poisoning people.
Oh
Really,
yeah,
really.
she'd be poisoning people, and then she gets really excited when Rylan kills people. She's like, this is amazing. I love this so much.
Yeah. And like, listen, Jen as a person, don't like her. As a character, I love seeing her have fun.
Yeah,
Like
she, you know.
she's living her best life whether she realizes it or not.
So you read the scene at Critics, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like she's here for a good time. She's like whining about it, but actually she's really achieving her goals.
She's, in one way or another, she's achieving.
Yeah.
She's doing
Like
something.
her vision board, her 2025 vision board, she's checking things off the list. Believe like she's just complaining along the way, which I can relate to that.
She's like, I'm just gonna be loud about it. Just
Yeah.
that's
So
just
maybe that's why I don't like loathe her entirely. Like like don't like her as a person, but like I see a little bit of myself in her.
oh no, not
in
fighting again relatable.
like in that she likes to complain.
Yeah,
Cause like yeah, I like to complain too. It helps. It's cathartic.
that's fair. That's fair.
Now like this is like another like skit idea. Imagine like Jen, but in this world,
Oh god.
and like imagine her having to wait in line to order her coffee, and the line is long,
And
and
there's
then gets coffee, and the coffee is wrong,
oh
and they
god.
spelled her name wrong
Yep.
because it's spelled Gen, and they
Yep.
spelled it Jen.
Yep. And then she sees a line of drinks on the counter and she just pours a little bit of hemlock in each one as she's
Yes,
walking by. She's just like, F these guys, I'm out.
yeah. She's like, if I can't be happy, no one else can.
That's right. And the only way that I'm going to be happy in this situation is watching you all foam at the mouth until you die. So
Yeah. You know, it's the little things. It's little things like the people in the Starbucks line foaming at the mouth. You know?
I'll put the foam in cold foam.
Yeah, whatever sparks joy.
Oh gosh. Yeah, she's Jen's just a lot.
She is a lot.
Just a lot.
But I feel like of all the characters, she's the most self-aware.
She is. That's
Because like,
my editor and I agreed is that she's the most like straight up honest about her intentions and everything else. She's like that I did that. Yeah, that was so.
yeah, she was like, that was me, that was my work. I did that. I'm very proud of it. That was me. I did that. All me.
She's like my body count really high. Take
Yeah.
that any way you want.
She goes both ways.
That's right. All of the way,
That number is high.
all the things that you're thinking. Yeah, I did it. That's me.
Like,
No,
if this was The Devil Wears Prada, she'd be working for a promotion right now, and she would be just murdering everyone in her way.
absolutely.
She
Literally.
honestly, like character-wise, you could drop her in any scenario, she's gonna come out on top. She'll
Absolutely.
find a way. She's just cutthroat, like Top Chef. Gordon Ramsay would be scared of her.
She's just a lot. And then our friend Ashley is like, "Can you just get rid of her because I hate her?" And I'm like, "But she's fun to write, okay?
Oh
Because
yeah,
she's just such a bitch."
yeah. I can imagine it must be nice to kind of live through her and her decisions
It's
sometimes.
actually nice, like in general, to live through characters like as it is, like because sometimes I'm like I'm typing, I'm like you guys are going hog wild, and then I have to remember like oh wait literally the one creating this. You guys only exist in my mind, but like it's fine.
That is something. Oh, by the way, now my friends have forced me to also write. So this is I'm starting to understand things deeper. Um, it's both good and bad. But yeah, it's weird when you're like sitting there typing, and it's like it's happening. It's all progressing, and you're like, yeah, I should have a choice. I should have a say in this, but I don't.
Nope.
I really
Oh,
don't.
no, we never
It's
do. It's just whatever they want. And
Yep.
sometimes you have to literally peel them off of the forest floor to get them to go back to the plot.
You're like, hey, over there is the plot.
Yeah, over you
Yeah,
forgot
right
that. You
here.
forgot something? It's over there. Hello.
And they're like this, just looking in the opposite direction, refusing to acknowledge. I'm like, okay, cool. So we're just
Talking to me? You're talking to she's talking to us? No, she's not talking to us. No. No.
they're like, we're busy right now.
We do whatever we want.
Yeah, they really do. And like it's that experience, there's something very what's the word I'm looking for? Like Twilight Zone
Yes.
esque about it when I feel like I'm not in control of these non existent people. I'm like, did I take the blue pill or the red pill? Like,
I took the green pill. Was there a blue pill?
mine was purple. I don't know. Maybe it's a 2-in-1.
Well, you took both.
That explains a lot. Yeah, but yeah, it's just so rewarding to sit and read this book genuinely. And this is something nice because you're psychotic and you keep writing the books and editing them with no break and no rest. At least is like for us readers, we appreciate that. Because
Because
we're
you know
like,
you're gonna
okay,
get the
cool.
next one faster.
So, yeah, because we're like, okay, cool. I only have to wait. Like, I can count down the weeks basically till I get to read the second book. And
Actually,
when
it's
it's over a year, I start to get very upset.
yeah. It's not. It's going to be end of November, barring any crazy issues. But there shouldn't be
Yeah,
any crazy issues because I've got a plan and I'm going to stick to it. So it's
yeah.
fine.
I'll tell my mom to add it to her prayer list so that everything goes super smoothly, so she can
Perfect.
sit while she's riding her bike, eating her apple, and praying all at once, and just make sure.
Yeah, we'll just make it so that there's no way that it can't happen.
Exactly.
But even so,
We'll
even if it's
sacrifice a
not
goat.
exactly the end of November, I have until the end of March for it to have even been a full year. So I
Wow.
have a good cushion because it's only going to be like 8 months in between book one and book two. So
They're Irish twins.
yes, they are. They're so cute. Although I guess that would make book two a preemie, and that's a little concerning.
That's a look. It's okay. Like it's around the holidays, everyone just stay home, and read. Like let her be safe.
Right. Yeah. So and that book two is called The Dance of Truth and Tempest. So we're keeping the theme. We've got
We're taking
Edosis,
mental
and we've
note.
got a Totat, and then Ottawa. It's fine. Just
It's
thinking
yeah.
about all the things. I do not have a name for book four, but I'm not going to write book four right after book three because I'm going to write Rylan and Rowan's prequel next because I really need to flesh out their story. So I'm going to have fun with that.
Ooh, that's exciting. Honestly, I don't mind like if there's a break in the 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of that thing for a prequel. I don't mind like hopping back because like it's kind of like a weird. They become your comfort characters.
Yes.
So then to like go back to a prequel, you're just kind of like cozy.
Yes. Well, after books two and three, people are really going to fall in love with Ryan Rowe, even though they are kinds of pains in the ass and they continue to be pains in the ass, but like in a fun way.
Yeah.
That I just think that people are really going to enjoy their prequel because it's just going to be them kicking ass and taking names at the academy and some other fun sprinkles in there that I'm not going to ruin because that would ruin things in book one if people haven't read it yet.
Listen, an Assassin Academy, that sounds like a fun girls' weekend. You
Oh
know?
yeah, it'll be a really good girls' weekend.
Like a
It'll be so
bachelorette
fast.
party vibe.
You just see it, just the whole Academy of Assassins, and then like a group of like 8 girls in sashes going
And
woo.
they're just all hammered and they're like, woo, look at that one. I like his muscles.
Take it off, take it off.
And Steele would just be over in the corner being like, in the beginning, but we're talking 2 hours in, I have this feeling about Steele that, yeah, 99% of the time, just literally like Steal.
Mhm.
But I feel like a bachelorette party, she would be like, "Okay, I'm in," and she'd be wearing like the little penis shaped necklace,
Not the penis shaped necklace.
and all of the students would just be horrified.
Oh my gosh. It
They
would be
put a pink feather boa on her, and she'd be like, and they'd be
she
like, "What is going on?"
still is a fun character, and we get more of her as time goes on, for sure.
Fabulous.
She's
I'm
a
so
little.
happy.
There's just so many characters in this series that are just unhinged.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that says
They're
something about me as a person.
well. This is what I personally think it says. It's like when they get an intrusive thought, they act on it.
Yeah,
We don't do that most of the time.
literally everybody but Nora and Arthur act on whatever they feel like,
Yep.
and Nora and
So
Arthur are like,
we're living through
no.
them.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to
No
like
problem.
sit and hang out. And we did a 2-for-1 deal. We talked about your book, and hopefully we made more members join the cult. That's always my goal. Join our cult. We drink coffee, not
We
Kool-Aid.
do. We drink coffee and make lots of jokes about book characters.
Yes. And yeah, and this was just so fun. And we also tested out the new YouTube feature, which I will let them know that it's a little glitchy.
It's a little bit glitchy, but that's okay.
It could use a
Because
little
we did it.
TLC.
That's
It could
right.
just it needs some love. That's all. It's almost there. I will let them know.
So
Oh my
close.
gosh, can you see Josie behind me?
Hi, Josie. Oh, my dog is
Oh,
now jealous because he had a bone in his mouth and looked up at me when I said that and then dropped the bone. Like, you had the audacity to speak to another dog. Also, I don't even think he's smart enough to know it's another dog. I don't know what his problem is, actually.
yeah, no. The two brain cells just connected for one moment there, and he was like, "Me? Is that my name?" I
Right?
think
He's
he
like, wait,
genuinely thought that might have been his name.
probably. He
Yeah.
probably just heard the tone
Yes.
and
It
when
was
Nora
like,
talked to him and he's like, me? Me? What?
oh my gosh, that reminds me. Yesterday, I thought of you. This is the perfect thing to end our live stream on.
Oh, God.
I saw 4 corgis going for walks, all separate ones, every color, every booty size. Oh,
Stop.
it was the best. Every
That's
time I saw them,
amazing.
I squealed. So here I am driving, and I'm like,
I,
oh,
I love it. Yeah, SL Green, Corgi Mom.
yep. So another reason, buy the book, everyone.
That's right.
It's available basically like everywhere now. You can read
Yeah.
it digitally. You can get a hardcover, soft cover.
Yeah, Barnes and Noble.
But we like it hard.
We do.
That is the perfect spot to end. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining in. I'll keep this public so you can tune in later and watch. See you
Yay.
later. Bye.
Bye.